All right, Coach will make a quick statement, then we'll open it up for some questions.
Y'all ready? All right, man, just an incredible win by our guys and the way they fought and came here with a mission and a passion about them, and couldn't be more proud of them. But before we get into the game and all the different questions, I just want to put our prayers and our condolences out to DJ Elliott and his family. And, it's been a really tough, 24 to 48 hours for them, and just want to lift them up and let them know that we're thinking of them and praying for them through this hard time. As far as the game goes, again, just couldn't be more proud of our players, couldn't be more proud of our coaches. In the midst of everything going on, these guys have just continued to work, continued to come to work every day, continued to grow as a football team. We played a complete game tonight. We played 4 quarters, we played complimentary football. All 3 phases contributed to the win. We had a bunch of young guys step up and make some incredible plays for us throughout the game. Some young freshmen that came in and played extremely well. And so guys are stepping up with their opportunities. They know that those are coming, and that they're still growing. They're still staying locked in. They're still doing the things that we've got to do. I mean, Caleb Spencer had a career high in tackles tonight. I think he had 11. Terrion had a huge game. Going on the road in conference play, and to be able to do what we did rushing, I think we were 229 to their 59. That's a full effort offensively. Our offensive line guys stepped in, Johnny and Mont and Tomas and Kyle, Lynch. Those guys really played well. Tight ends did a great job in the block scheme parts of it. Backs just kept finding opportunities and taking advantage of those. Christian Ellis had 2 huge plays. Had one there, I think it was in the first half or third quarter, I don't know, it's all running together, where it took a shot down the field, broke it up, and then obviously the play there at the end on the 4th and 1. So, young guys stepping up and making plays, old guys stepping up and making plays, but just a full team win, and couldn't be more proud.
Questions for Coach?
How seriously, if at all, did you entertain going for it on that 4th and 1 at the end?
Pretty seriously. A lot of discussions. I really wanted to go for it, if I'm being honest. If we were a little deeper into their territory, I probably would have. The only thing I looked at, they're basically already in field goal range if we don't. And that probably swayed me the other way. And our defense had been playing well, and I just trusted those guys to go out and do what they've been doing all day. And again, that's what we talked about, just trusting each other, everybody doing their job, and they stepped up big.
Damon.
Coach Brooks said last week that he wanted to rest Terrion for league play and 174 yards on 15 carries. Is that about as good as you can get for him, especially with all he dealt with through the non-conference?
Yeah, I think that's a career high for him, isn't it? He's continued to battle. He's worked his way through some stuff, and stepped up big for us tonight. Again, offensive line, and everybody's all part of that, and Terrion will probably be the first one to tell you that, but he made some great runs, put his foot in the ground, broke tackles, did, the explosive run right there late in the game. What a huge play that was. He's a guy that wants to work and wants to get better, but it couldn't have gone any better for him tonight for sure.
David, to you.
Was the offensive coordinator, quarterback coach part of you wincing at all the couple of times that Kyron was like 18 yards behind the line of scrimmage and throwing off his back foot?
The thing that I've learned over the years is you got to trust the people that you're playing with, and I trust him. He's a guy that just continues to make plays. Think about the throw there late to get us the first down to Benji. What an incredible play by both of those young men, and he's scrambling around doing all of that, and you got to trust guys. You think about the one in the first half where he's out of the pocket, they're bringing pressure, he takes a shot down there to AG, and AG makes a huge play. So these guys, they're stepping up. and you got opportunities to go make plays, and they're all wanting the ball to come to them and have the opportunity to make that. So, to your point, you got to trust those guys, and I trust them.
Tim.
Noah Chambers, making his collegiate debut tonight, had 3 tackles on his first 3 defensive plays of the game, 6 on the night, including a sack. What were your thoughts on his performance?
I mean, just the dude's special, and I figured it out honestly in the summer when the freshmen got there, and we're out there. Ferg's got him on the track, and we're running 300s, and that dude is out there, and he is running like his hair is on fire. Didn't matter. Guys were saying, "What are you doing? What are you doing?" And he is just full speed ahead, and that's the way he plays. That's the way he's always played since he's been here. He's going to be a phenomenal player here, and it was great to see him get in and get some action because the guy's special, just like a lot of those guys are. But as a freshman to come in and do what he did, good things are ahead for him, for sure.
5 sacks. NC State only allowed 4 sacks all season coming in tonight. What was the secret behind that?
You know, those guys up front, obviously our defensive staff did a really good job of creating some opportunities with movement and different pressure packages that they installed this week for this. But those guys on the field going to make it happen, right? They went and executed at a really high level, and they were tenacious about it, right? They were relentless about it. And he got away from us a few times, but we got him a few times. And that's what we felt like we had to do, is get him off the spot, get a bunch of guys around and be relentless about it, and try to keep him uncomfortable.
David.
John, he's been consistent for you guys all year, but I mean, after a delay of game, he knocked it through like it didn't faze him. What impressed you about his composure in that moment?
John is an absolute stud. Whether you're talking about him being a captain and his leadership role on our football team and the voice that he has, what he does on the field and how he continues to step up in big-time moments. We had the delay right there, and John immediately looks at Coach Holst and myself and says, "That's my fault." And, you know, then he stepped right back up and knocked another one down, because that's what John does. Nothing phases him. He's cool as a cucumber. I mean, he's got tons of confidence, and we have tons of confidence in him, and I'm glad he's on our football team.
Why was it his fault?
We'll get into that later.
There's a video of you dancing in the locker room out there. How good was that feeling after the last couple of weeks of what this team has been through?
Hey, the good Lord has blessed us, and you know, when you have joy and when you have enthusiasm, when you have passion about it, wins are hard to come by. Conference wins on the road are hard to come by, and you better enjoy them, you better celebrate them, and we're going to do that. So if an old man getting out there dancing looks silly, that's okay. I don't mind looking silly, because we're going to enjoy those wins that we get.
Any inspiration for your dance moves there?
No inspiration for it. No inspiration besides just the win and those guys.
David.
When you elected to punt it back to them with 96 seconds left, was there a defensive player, a coordinator, a coach, or someone that said, "We got this"?
You know, there's a lot of communication about that. And again, it's all about the trust in each other, to trust in guys going out and doing their job and performing it at a high level. Our defense had played well all day. Knew Nick was going to get a great punt off. And, you know, the protection of that was big. But, you know, it's all those phases together, and we have to trust each other. We've got to rely on each other.
Last one, Ed.
Yeah, with Terrian, I mean, he's such a bowling ball of a runner. You just think he would just run guys over, but it looks like he had really good patience on those runs too. Is he more than just like a power back?
Yeah, I mean, he's got good vision. He's got good contact balance. He's got good speed. Obviously, you saw that today. He's a guy that can break tackles, but when he puts his foot in the ground, he's hard to get a hold of. And so he did a really nice job tonight. So did Hawk. So did all those guys that had an opportunity to carry it. But again, good full team win. I want to thank our fans that came on the road too. I didn't get a chance to do that earlier, but it was great to see them up in the stands supporting our guys, showing them the love and the passion, and we're going to need that when we come back home. We've got a tough game in a week from now, and we got a long bus ride home. We'll probably get home about 3 a.m. and then we got to get back to work. But need the fans to come out and support these guys, keep cheering them on, because they're fighting their tails off for them.
Thanks, Coach.
Appreciate it.
Western student athletes coming up. We'll go right